Hey Coconuts, it's me again, Princess Cat, and today we are here to discuss the newly released Neutral Kingdom True World. Just like Blood Moon, you're going to find it by going into your world and going into your kingdom map, and then the globe on the left, and then scrolling until you find the blue moon. When you click on it, it will ask if you want to port in. You can purchase a port with gold or receive the free port that the devs have given out in the mail. And then it will auto-place you into the world. You can then open up that map and click on the distribution, and you can see wherever it is that you'd like to port. So there aren't any monsters that are in this kingdom, but what we do have are void strongholds. And these can be hit from under a shield or not. And you can port and see what area you want. Now, these void strongholds are a little different than what you see in other kingdoms or Blood Moon. So when you click on these, you're going to see that the resource reward is very small. And the slay rewards, you get true world coins as well as gear. Now, to hit these, it is going to cost you more AP than what you typically are used to spending. It's about 30 AP per stronghold. And you can spend those by clicking on the capital, going into the Imperial Castle, and over to your True World shop. That's where you're going to be able to purchase these True World coins. Another thing that you can do in the events that are currently running is take over a sanctuary. So we're going to port over here. And since it's just changing hands, I'm just going to send in a quick attack and see what happens. So my T6s are stronger than my T7s. So that is what I'm going to use. I have captured it. Woohoo! We'll see how long it stays on. And when they kick me out of it, we could take a look at what happens with the troops. A lot with the staff sanctuaries here, especially because I don't have anybody with me that's reinforcing. These are constantly changing hands. So I'm sure that within a few seconds, I will be kicked out. But what's nice about this... We'll take a look at their battle report that was in there. They pulled their troops before I got there. Well, that's an easy way to take it over. Okay, here. Someone has kicked me out of it. So I'm going to speed those home. And while I do that, we could take a look at that battle report. So that was a really nice hit. We'll look at the details. We're going to see that there's something called soul extinction. Now, a lot of people were worried about this before True World had displayed, because we saw this on the website of the changes that they were making and things that we could expect in True World. And what soul extinction is that a portion of the troops are gone forever. So you can't revive them, you can't heal them, they're not there in triage. They're just poof, gone. And a lot of people were worried because prior to True World, all we knew is that there was this thing called soul extinction, and it sounded like whenever you were going to do PvP battles or things like that, soul extinction was for 100% of the troops, and it turns out it's for a very small amount, so that's fantastic. So this was a really nice hit. They have a much higher infantry attack than I do, so good on them. My guess is they have a much higher troop attack as well. Let's see. Scroll down to that. Oh, they don't. But regardless, they took me over. They have a better debuff. And I have lost. So now we're going to go and take a look at my troops, which should be home by now because I have those. And we're going to see that just like in Blood Moon, they have gone to triage. So taking them in here, healing a billion or a million troops cost about $1 billion in food. So aside from the cost of food and the days it costs to heal them, we're not looking at a lot to heal these troops. especially compared to like invasion events or in your own kingdom realm. So this is just like in Blood Moon. It's a good time and a good place to test your defenses and to test your PvPs, to come out from under those shields and see how well that you can do. So we'll go back out into the world. Pretty much the events are really, really difficult to obtain, but we're going to see. I have 548 points. I've hit quite a few of the sanctuaries and killing some troops, and I haven't even hit tier 1. However, I've only been dicking around in here for like 30 minutes, not even a full hour. I know my timer, I think it says I spent a little over an hour, but I've done a lot of socializing in that time. And these events are running for 24 hours at a time. So we're not looking at 1 hour or 2 hour events. We're looking at something that's designed to get people to interact for the full teleport time, if not more than that. It's a beta realm, so make sure if there's something in there that you don't like, if you want to see people that are coming out of their shields more, if you think there are changes that can be made, you can always write the developers. If they listen, if they get enough mail, they listen to enough people, they're going to make changes. They've listed this as a beta, which implies that they're going to be taking a lot of the feedback and making changes to the future True Worlds. So your voice will be heard. At least I like to think so. So that's about it, guys. There really isn't a lot here. So in a way, it's very uncomplicated and pretty easy to figure out. But, go in there. You have your free teleport. Spend some AP that you're accruing. Get some gear and have fun with it. Until next time, guys.